If what you just saw there upsets you as much as it upsets me, then you're on the right video. Flag burning, specifically the American flag. Should it be legal or illegal? Let's talk about it. Over the past 5 days, we have seen an incredible amount of American flags being torched at the hands of Mexican insurrectionists, dumping gasoline, kerosene, and anything else flammable onto our flag and lighting it on fire in protest of the ICE raids being carried out in the state of California, resulting in the deportations of many illegal immigrants. In many cases, these Mexican insurrectionists are lighting our flags on fire while dancing around it in celebration of it being on fire, chanting out all kinds of anti-American rhetoric, and also going on to wave their own Mexico flag as our American flag burns into a pile of ash on the road. It's an upsetting sight to see. Unfortunately, there are laws that protect individuals' rights to burn our American flag. The Supreme Court case law, specifically from 1989, Texas v. Johnson, ruled that burning the American flag is a form of symbolic speech protected by the First Amendment and the U.S. courts. But was burning the American flag ever a crime? The answer is yes. Before Texas v. Johnson, in the past, burning the American flag was illegal, but it is now a protected form of free speech under the First Amendment. For many years, laws against flag desecration were common in the United States. These laws aimed to protect the flag as a national symbol and prevent acts that were seen as disrespectful or contemptuous. In fact, I actually went through the trouble of digging up the old flag desecration code. According to my research, it is 18 U.S. Code 700. Desecration of the flag of the United States comes with these penalties. Whoever knowingly mutilates, defaces, physically defiles, burns, maintains on the floor or ground, or tramples upon any flag of the United States shall be fined under this title or imprisoned for not more than 1 year or both. And so the law used to exist. You used to not be allowed to burn the American flag in a form of a public protest. The flag represents everything that America is. It represents our entire nation. I think that's why so many people have a problem with watching it be burned. And in the case of what's going on with these LA protests and these LA riots, it literally doesn't make any sense for them to be doing this. You're not winning over the American public by doing it. I don't know why they think it's such a good idea to protest being deported to Mexico while waving the flag of the country that they refuse to be returned to, all while burning the flag of the country that they're insistent upon living in. The absence of logic here is astonishing, but furthermore, there is a much deeper meaning involved in burning the American flag. Quite literally, I take it as an act of terrorism and aggression against our country, and I believe that the flag desecration law needs to be re-implemented for this reason. Yes, there's going to be people that cry about the infringement on our rights, but when it comes to terrorism and terroristic symbolic statements, you don't have a right to do that anyway. The incitement of violence is always illegal despite free speech. And when you burn the American flag, what you are essentially symbolically stating is that you want to see the fall of America. And this is terroristic in nature. And if you don't believe me, take a look at the rest of the clip that I showed at the beginning of this video. Listen carefully to what they're saying as the American flag burns on the ground.
Down with U.S. imperialism!
This is not just a good gesture, this is something we need to make real. We need to bring down this empire once and for all.
That's right, they said our empire needs to fall. You see, there's no such thing as peacefully burning an American flag. It is a statement to everyone around you that you hate this country. And to put this into an even better perspective, how about I, an American, sneak across the border to Mexico illegally? Because it's illegal to do that too. How about then, at that point, I get mad at the Mexican government for not giving me more free stuff, for not doing every little thing that I want them to do, and then get so mad at them for trying to kick me out of their country that I take their Mexican flag, light it on fire in the middle of one of their streets, and then proudly wave an American flag. How do you think that would go? I can tell you how it would go actually, because Mexico has a law, and it is a law that makes it illegal to burn the Mexico flag. And in fact, their law is more strict than our old American flag desecration law is. Look at the Mexico anti-flag desecration law. Burning the Mexican flag is illegal in Mexico. Specifically, the desecration of the national flag, including burning it, is a crime punishable by imprisonment, a fine, or both. And look at how long you can be imprisoned. Punishable by 6 months to 4 years in prison. Potentially, you could go to prison for 4 times the length that you could have back in the day before the 1989 Supreme Court ruling here in America for burning the American flag. Mexico doesn't tolerate their flag being disrespected, desecrated, and burned. Why should America? And so the question remains, should this case law be re-examined? Should flag desecration be made illegal once more? Because as I see it right now, it is not only disrespectful, and it is not simply an act of protest. It is an act of terrorism, and I personally would like to see people go to prison over it. But what are your thoughts and opinions? Am I being way too extreme right now? Comment down below, tell me what you think. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to American Advocates if you love the American flag. And if you don't love the American flag, dislike the video and never come back.
People that burn the American flag should go to jail for 1 year. That's what they should be doing. 1 year. And we'll see if we can get that done. We're going to try and get that done. We're working with some of your senators. I know Senator Josh Hawley is very much involved. And I know the 2 senators from here. I think are you guys in favor of it? Boy, would this be a bad time for them to say no. I got you. I got those 2 votes.